Learning to live with someone new can be challenging, but it can be rewarding too. Communication is key. It may be awkward at first to bring up some topics, but it can lead to a healthy relationship and decrease stress. Here are 6 things you should discuss with your roommate. Number 1, get to know each other. Ask about hobbies, interests, major, and where they're from. Ask if they plan to join any clubs, organizations, or groups. Discuss class schedules and sleep. Find out when each other will wake up and go to bed. If you plan to use an alarm to wake up, let your roommate know ahead of time. Discuss preferences around bedtime. Ask about noise, lights, TV, laptops, phones, lamps, etc. Ask if they plan to study in the room, and if so, around what time. If you have similar schedules, talk about walking to class together. Number 2, personal space. Talk about whether you are tidy or messy. Define shared space and how that will be kept versus personal space. Discuss what will be shared. If you need to borrow or use something of the others, share how you would like for that situation to be handled. Number 3, sharing expenses. If there are costs to be equally shared, define upfront what those are, when the money is due, and who is responsible for paying the bills. Have a plan if there are money troubles. Number 4, guests and socializing. If you will have friends or guests coming over, give a heads up to your roommate. Be respectful of how late guests stay, and if your roommate needs to study and have quiet time or space. Discuss rules around overnight guests. First, find out if your roommate is comfortable with this situation. Define how long guests can stay, how often this can happen, and where in the room the guest will sleep. Define rules around alcohol use and smoking. Be mindful of university policies and procedures, particularly on university property. Number 5, security. Lock doors when you leave the room, whether it is for the day, to go out at night, or even if it is to go to the bathroom. Do not share your key with anyone unless discussed prior with your roommate. Number 6, resolving conflict. Each of you should share how you would like to see things resolved. For each conflict, discuss what changes could be made to improve the situation and when those will take place. If problems persist, talk to your resident advisor, or RA, if there is a concern or situation that you feel warrants them being made aware of. Avoid talking with others on the same floor so tension and discomfort do not escalate. Here are some resources on campus to handle conflict. Talk with your resident advisor, call the Office of Conflict Resolution, and one-on-one professional assistance is available through these resources.